Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do. This is the live watch along, as you can see from the scoreline along here. England versus Hungary live at Wembley Stadium. I was about to say London Stadium then. Live at the Wembley Stadium in the World Cup 22 qualifiers. As always, guys, this stream is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of the England section of their website, where you can purchase some really nice retro shirt, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with Admiral and Umbro claret and blue shirts as well. There's still loads of England West Ham stuff. There's loads of stuff in there. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly on to Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity within the Newham area that are supporting those in the Newham area that are reliant on food banks. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. Sheena, good evening. Hope you're all right. Riley, welcome. Richard Cox, welcome. And also Phil Smith, hello mate, I'm doing well. I hope you and everybody else is doing well, of course. And Youssef, hello. I sound like I've got a bit of a creaky voice. I've shot the preview for Everton, so that's going to be live on Patreon tomorrow and live on YouTube on Thursday. So keep an eye out for that. The audio's a little bit shaky, but it's the best I can do at the minute, unfortunately. As always, guys, let's jump straight on to talking about the team sheets first of all, while you give me your predictions in the chat. And I haven't updated it. Whoops, I thought I did. Apologies. There we go. That's more like it. So for in goal is Jordan Pickford. England are at a 4-3-3 formation with Walker, Stones, Mings and Shaw making up the back four, with Foden, Rice and Mount in the midfield, with Sterling and Kane and Grealish up front. Substitutions are Trippier, Johnson, Henderson, Cody, Tomari, Chilwell, Abraham, Sacco, Sanchez, Ward-Prowse, Ramsdale and Watkins. And for Hungary, in goal is Gulashi again, Lang, Kiskias and Salazi, I think you pronounce that, making up the back three. Nego, Nangi, Schaefer and Nagy making up the midfield, with Saleh and Sabozlay behind Sean up front. So a very strange 3-4-2-1 formation there. On the bench is Baloch, Saloy, Hollander, Boller, Gazdag, Varga, Vidici, Han, Bogadan, and Nikolic. So, guys, as I say, let us know your thoughts on that. She's not having a good day, to be honest with you, Phil. She's had a bit of an emotional one. But thank you very much for asking. If she isn't in, I'll tell her you've asked how she's doing. Riley says 3-0 tonight. Yusuf says no, you almost got me. Thought Tammy and Chilwell were starting. So come on, Phil. Come on, Yusuf. Come on, Richard. Come on, Sheena. Give us your predictions for the starting 11. Give us your predictions for the game. How do you think? I'm sure Sheena's going to go 5-1 again, as she always does. She's so predictable. Just as we're seeing the celebration of Roger Hunt's life, who passed on over the last few days, sadly. So enjoy your drinks, guys. Let me know what you're drinking. As usual, I'm on the cider. And of course, it's the old, very cracked England glass. So come on, guys, give us your thoughts. I know you can hear me. I know you're there. There's 4 people watching and 6 likes already. So thank you, guys. Come on. I will do, Sheena. Thank you very much. She might be watching. I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. I don't think she will be. She's had a very emotional day. Yusuf says 2-1 England. Hungary, a good team. I don't underestimate them. Absolutely. Sheena says I'm going to say 4-1. Well, I said to my housemate Harry that we're probably doing 1-0 or 2-1. So you're not far off my thinking, mate, as usual, which is always good to see. Thank you, Phil. Go on, Yusuf. Yeah, by all means, go and predict the first goal scorer. Definitely. So the Hungarian supporters pointing to the respect badge instead, which fair play to them. Fair play to them on that. Fair play. Which is the best way to do it, if I'm completely honest. At least they've shown support in a different guise. But support is support at the end of the day, and that's the best way to do it. Just waiting for them to kick off. There you go. Game's kicked off. We'll do, Riley. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah. So yeah, so hopefully everything's all right. It's just buffering again, guys. As you know, when it comes to midweek streams, come on. When it comes to midweek streams, you guys know that there's always buffering issues. So just be prepared for it. It may drop at any point, so apologies for that. Right, so we've got Tyrone Mings on the ball now. Over to Luke Shaw. Hello, Jules. Hope you're okay, darling. Don't worry, my WhatsApp is working fine. It's just the fact that I've been so busy this afternoon getting this sorted out, and I've done the recording for the preview of the weekend as well. So, Mings, over to Shaw. Haven't ignored you, just haven't had time to respond to you, darling. Mount, over to Stones. Over to Walker. Foden. Sterling, I should say. Should be passing it to Foden. He does. A little bit too late, but Foden gets the ball. Sterling gets the ball back. Kane. Not really sure what Mount's doing there. He's a little bit hesitant, but no more than usual. And now the Hungarian players are in possession now. I want to say Field to score, but I think another Chelsea player, which is Mason Mount, will get the first one. You never know, mate. It's okay, Grealish is playing. Sharky, hello, mate. Hope you're keeping all right. It's coming through any second now. We'll say 4-0 to England. Yeah, so just to reiterate, guys, there is a 6-second delay between what I'm seeing and what YouTube will put out. So just be mindful of that as well. I have put a comment up, pinned the comment as well. So, yep. Hungary are all over the place, or all over us, I should say, as it was, because they want to get a bit of what's the word? Not revenge exactly, but just want to try and show their dominance in relation to the last game when we played them a few months ago, when we beat them. So I'll try and keep you guys updated with the rest of the scores as well, for that matter. Not that it will make much of a difference, but because at the end of the day, guys, we're all but secure in our position. But you never know. You never know what could happen. So it looks like Shazay, I think, has been passing it back to the goalkeeper, Gulashi. Apologies if there's any Hungarian fans listening. I can't pronounce the words properly. Michael Brown, hello, mate. Hope you're all right. Nicely intercepted by Rice there. Really nicely intercepted by him. Now it's the Stones. Pickford. Shaw. Grealish. The commentators saying there's some trouble with the Hungarian supporters already. We're not even 5 minutes in. Dirty fuckers, honestly. Mings to Stones. Rice. Walker. Yeah, there's commentators now saying the police are getting involved, which is exactly what I said to Harry I didn't want to see tonight. I didn't want to see anybody having problems, because at the end of the day, it's just fucking stupid. What is the point? What is the point? Stones. Nice one in the mid-centre area. Very well played by him. Keeping the ball. Should pass it to Sterling. He does. Kane. Long ball. There we go. Finds Grealish, but Grealish loses possession. And now Hungary are now on the attack now, by the looks of things. I think that's Nagy. I think that is. Intercepted by Rice, Walker, and over back to Jordan Pickford. Rich says 2-0. Thank you for letting us know 6 minutes after I asked you. Joel says if it might be because you two ain't there. Yeah. It is a great shame, Riley. Absolutely agreed with you, mate. Stones. So come on, guys. Let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep it rolling. See what you Want you know everything. What you guys are thinking. Apologies for the quality, as I say, it's a midweek. So Mike says, I hope England really stuff Hungary tonight in Budapest. They booed our national anthem, they jeered the England team, taking the knee, and when Sterling scored the opener, they pelted Blackberries. They did. Absolutely. Gary, yes he is, welcome. Don't worry, Rich. You're old school, you think you're ICF, it's fine. Jules Salter, hello mate. He said England are gonna win. Brave, it'd be nice, of course. Just waiting for the goalkeeper to kick the ball. So, guys, what do you think of these shot stats that you can come up on the scoreboard up here? What do you reckon? Because it's an update that the guys that do it have made. I actually quite like it myself. What do you know? I'm diddling well, mate. Hope you're diddling as well. Oh, that was close. Goes out for a Hungarian goal kick by the sounds of things. So I'll be flicking between trying to talk to you guys, keep you updated for that, because I know a lot of you guys aren't watching, you're listening, which is fair enough. No shots yet. So once I do see details, we'll sort them out, Jules. Sort them out. I bought the last two. Technically, you can sort those out, can't you? Well, it says Germany last night became the first nation to qualify for Qatar 2022 after their full away win at Macedonia. Okay, thanks for letting us know. I know it does, George. I'm English. That's why I said I'm diddling well. You listened. Here we go. Got a job's worth in the chat. The Stones. Over to Mings. Back over to Stones. Rice. Mings. Stones asking for the ball, so he passes it back. George, most of us think England are going to win, including myself. I reckon it might be 2-1. Sterling. Rice. Stones. Back to Rice. Rice running at the centre circle, but passes it to Trippier. To Shaw instead. Back to Tyrone Mings. Luke Shaw. George, let us know who you think is going to win and what the scoreline's going to be. Walker. Mings. It's going to be the passing game a lot at the minute. Shaw, nice pass to Grealish. Little cheeky one from Shaw. From Grealish to Shaw, I should say. Oh! Oh, that was close. It goes out for a corner. Kane. Very, very close. Beautiful movement. Cheeky little back pass from Jack Grealish to set Shaw up. And actually, I don't think that is, to be honest with you. Doesn't look like. Let's have a look at this angle. Shaw. Oh, a slight deflection on the way out by the looks of it. Where are we? Yeah, no, it is. It is a corner. He is a sloth. He's a Poundland Beckham, remember? You said, no, it's not, mate. She's been here loads. She's been here when you've been in the chat. She was here Sunday, as you know. And she's been in the chat when you were last with us as well. Wife stroke girlfriend. She's the girlfriend. She's not lucky enough to be my wife yet. Right, this is very quickly up the tempo. They're very encouraging. Absolutely agreed. Yusuf, I think it was even you on Sunday asked who I was talking to. So I don't know what you want about, mate. But you've never been the full kettle of fish, have you, son? It is a free kick for there. George reckons 3-1 Kane, Mings and Sterling. Be interesting. I'll take that, mate. Be very happy with that. Be nice to keep a clean sheet, of course. But yeah, I'd be very happy with that. A little bit of dilly-dallying between the defenders at the minute and the goalkeeper. I think that looked like it was out. Yep. Yep, doesn't surprise me, Starkey. Really doesn't surprise me. I said right at the start, I don't like everybody, we shouldn't be seeing this. You don't shut up. You don't get forgotten about at all, Jules. Sure. Very sure. Grealish. Mings. Rice passing to Stones in the centre circle. Walker. Back to Stones. Again in the centre circle. Back to Walker again. And back to Stones. Walker. Well, if you think I'm funny and cool, mate, by all means, thank you very much, George. But by all means, please do hit the subscribe button. Oh, that was a perfect pass, which is Grealish from Sterling, but it just Kane just stayed still for that. Should have moved. Should have moved. So like Goulash, however you pronounce it, the goalkeeper is going to take a kick, which he does. See this? I think you pronounced that on the ball now. Yeah, I can't really tell. Movement's too quick, unfortunately, and they're all out of position at the minute, so it's very difficult for me to be able to comment on the Hungary teams. I'm still watching it in standard definition. I can just tell the England players' haircuts better than I could last week. Michael says, I've been watching all the World Cup qualifiers all day this morning. All day. This morning I watched Japan 2, Australia 1, afternoon the baby. Mate, you must be knackered. You must be all footballed out. Thank you, George. Does the count reflect that? Or are you just saying it for the sake of it? No, it does. Thank you very much, mate. So George, is you're relatively new to the channel, because I know you've been here probably a little while back. Who do you support? League-wise, who do you support? I mean, obviously, apart from England, who do you in league football terms, who do you support? So Hungary with the throw-in. Some commentators now saying that there's the things seem to have calmed down for the Hungary fans, probably because the police have probably told them to do it again. I'll beat the shit out of you. But it's stupid. It's fucking stupid for what these guys do. It really is. There's no other word. There's no other word to describe it, guys. It is absolutely fucking pathetic. Cheltenham. Good. George, how are Cheltenham getting on? Oh, here we go. Sterling. Foden. Not the best of ideas from him. Bless him. Go away. Over the weekend, I watched qualified Jamaica. Joe wasn't playing. Was he injured? No, he just withdrew. Did himself and West Ham a favour. He withdrew due to tiredness. I'm guessing. Mount trying to fight Grealish, but Grealish wasn't aware of it, and now the ball's lost, and Hungary now on attack. Still in attack. It's totally Grealish's fault. It's nothing to do with Mason Mount. Jules, is Dan listening? Because if he is, tell him for me that wasn't Mason Mount's fault. That was the yeah. Dan, that was the Poundland Beckham's fault for not being alive to the ball that he was clearly being played to. Nothing really going on at this point of the game. Sharky says Ukraine scored for. That's right. Yarmolenko scored for Ukraine. He did, absolutely is, but he's brilliant for him. He just can't play in the Premier League for some stupid reason. You're just a Poundland David Beckham. No, he's a very talented footballer. You guys know what my thoughts on him. He's a very, very talented footballer. Just can't stand on his feet long enough. That's the only problem. That's my only issue with him. That and his soppy fucking haircut. Right, it'd be nice if he could reflect that in the league, though. Absolutely, as I said, he can't do it. He just literally can't do it. He's completely incapable of doing so, and I don't get why. But it's the way it goes, mate, innit? Colours, hello. Welcome. Exactly. When in doubt, blame Mason Mount. You listening, Dan? When in doubt, blame Mason Mount. Right, get the autofocus sorted out. Thank you. I know, Yusuf, it's ridiculous. Mings. Stones. Of course he is. He's a FIFA boy. Doesn't understand how the real game works. That's why. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing this? Why can't I? Hang on a minute. Slight technical issue, but it should be. Don't worry, guys. Nothing's being affected. Oh, I wish they wouldn't piss around like this. Oh well. Alright, so nice ball in. Nice ball in to Grealish. And he gets these to Mount, I should say, but easily gets tackled. Not all the time, mate. Doesn't always listen to me. Wish it bloody well did, but not always. Right, so Rice from a pass from Foden by the looks of it. Shaw. Grealish. Over it should be passing it to Stones in the centre circle. He doesn't. He gives it to Foden instead. To Rice. Basically just doing nothing. Back to the centre circle with Stones now. Back to Rice in the centre circle. Michael says you're keeping an eye on the... Well, good. Fine, but this is a watch along with, mate. We're supposed to be talking about the game. You know that. You've been in before. Sterling. Walker to Stones. Stones with a long ball trying to find Shaw, but beautifully controlled by him. Grealish headers. Foden gets tripped, but I wouldn't say it was much of a foul. Right, so where we get... So the only game is 3-0 to Portugal over Luxembourg. Georgia winning 1-0 over Kosovo. Ukraine's 1-0 over Bosnia-Herzegovina. Everybody else is 0-0. Well, yes, you don't have to be tired to type. Right, so ball back to the goalkeeper. So it's all down Hungary's half at the moment, but not the best of passes from Shaw. And now Hungary is slowly but surely on the counter attack. Yep. Stone should be gathering. Walker clacks into it, and it's play on, says the ref, and quite rightly so. Alejandro Jose Hernandez is the referee, if anyone knows him. Grealish. I'm guessing all the racists that were here for Sunday's game are actually watching this. It's been incident free so far. Oh, so 2 shots for Hungary. None for England yet. Right, Mings to Stones. Shaw back to to Mount. Back to Mount from Shaw. Sterling gets dispossessed. Running absolute rings around them at the minute. That's a dive. Thank you very much, ref. Grealish from a nice ball from Rice. Grealish going for goal. Exactly, his famous last words. Hello, Taylor. Welcome back, mate. Hope you're keeping all right. It's all right, mate. Don't worry about it. It's probably your settings on your phone rather than YouTube, to be honest with you, mate. That's probably what it is. Right, so ball in possession by Hungary still. If you've got your settings on YouTube on your phone, to say that it's to say that you know, because you can clump them all up. I mean, I have it myself, so I miss a lot of live stuff. Not that I've got much time to do it, see other people's stuff anyway. But yeah, that's probably what it is. But yeah, we're looking all right. But Hungary are a lot more dominant than us at the minute. A lot more dominant. Luke Shaw's fouled Nego by the looks of it. I think it was just outside the box. Let's have a look at the replay. Where are we? Yeah, it is. It's just outside the box, but he fell into the box, and yeah, that is dangerous play from Shaw. To be fair, not intentional in any shape or form, but that's a penalty. No, it's a penalty. Seen it the other way around. It's a penalty. It has to be a penalty. All right, Taylor, I'll do my best, mate. It's a penalty. If it's a foul, it's a penalty. Talk about it in a minute, Mike. Well, you see, this is interesting because Jules, if you're saying he didn't touch him, and it was difficult to see from the angles if that was the case. If it's no penalty, then the ref has to rescind the yellow. Simple as that. And it's a dive. But I'm guessing it's going to be a penalty itself. Ryder, you may have jinxed it, mate. You jinxed it. He scored. Come on, update. Let us know who scored it. Number 20. So that was... Who's number 20? Salai. Saint to Harry. Saint to Harry, come on. Why don't you let me do it? There we go. '24th minute, I think it was, wasn't it? The penalty was actually scored. Rice is more. My new prediction's 3-1 England. Dan got it right. Told you Dan's a good goalie. Well, to be honest with you, Jules, I'm not taking any thunder away from him or anything, but the majority of the time, players go to the left. He called it with the previous penalty. Players go to their left. You can see from his body language it's going to his left. Sharky, I wouldn't say England have started poorly. It's not brilliant, but we've had very good chances. Of course, that's not his shot, isn't it? Come on, update. There you go. Should roll these over. Fuck's sake, Hungary aren't a terrible side. To be fair, no, they've given their worth. They've played well. Just because the opponents are playing well doesn't mean doesn't mean that we're playing bad. It's just the fact that they were all. I said it right from the start. They were absolutely all over us in the first couple of minutes. Sterling, ball through. Mount to Walker. Mings. Sure. And now Hungary are in possession. 12 views and 12 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Mings. Sure. Long ball, trying to find Kane. He does. Good technique. Nobody's supporting him. Goes over a little bit too easily. Then I mean, there's contact, but it's a little bit too easy. A little bit too easy. Come on, get in the ball there, England. Come on. Stones just behind the halfway line, running into the centre, or mincing into the centre circle. Walker. Rice from Foden. Back to Foden from Sterling. I couldn't tell who that was. Yeah, Sterling. Thank you to Tyler. Taylor, even I should say. Yeah, no, that's absolutely minimal contact. I'm sorry, but no, that's minimal contact. Typical cheating spud. The Hungary still in possession even. I knew I had a bad feeling about this. I said it right to Harry at the start of it. I had a bad feeling. Hungary in possession again. Nobody really supporting Kane. Even Kane don't look all that bothered. You know, we've got 17 minutes before the break, and only Kane's really pushing it. Grealish is mincing in a little bit, but there's not much going on. To be honest with you, there really isn't much going on. Now Foden's all of a sudden sprung to life. But yeah, everyone's just jogging about. Don't look bothered at the minute. And now that the player's coming in at the centre circle again, nobody's pressing, giving them too much space, too much time. One touch football from Hungary. Everyone just stopped for absolutely no reason at all. Nobody pressing. What's going on, England? Come on. It's poor. It really is poor. Nobody doing anything. Well, they saved themselves for. We're not 10 minutes away from full time. So, guys, what do you think? What do you think now? We're coming up to the halfway mark. Sorry, the half-hour mark, I should say. What are your thoughts on this? Three 1. Is that Southgate saying that's what he wants the scoreline to be, or is he saying three on one player? Riley says getting a little concerned. Hopefully, half-time talk does the boys good. Riley. So Shaw. Back to Mings just outside the centre circle. Stones. Walker. Exactly, Sheena. Where's the work? The teamwork? Mings back from Shaw. Plate the Stones. Yep. What a surprise. Jules says need to kick up their butts. I may go to sleep again. An England free kick. That foul from the 30 number 5. Walker through to Mings. Mings passing through the centre circle. Going half-line line. Sorry, going to Grealish. Should be passing it. Takes too long. Foden. Back to Grealish. Nice pass from Foden, to be fair. Grealish trying to find Sterling, but it goes out for a throw-in instead. Hello, Marie, mate. Hope you're keeping all right. Grealish. There's all the handbags at dawn from the two of them. Yeah, that's a 50-50 at best. Coming together. All right, yeah, it kicks him a couple of times on the way out, but yeah, it's a bit dirty. We got the free kick anyway, so I don't really see what point was from him there. I don't know why it hasn't been booked for that either, for that matter. It's what happens when you wear Liverpool's old shirt. It genuinely looks like Liverpool have given them their hand-me-downs. Not the best of free kicks, and it goes out for a throw-in. Good clearance from the Hungarian player, though, to be fair. Good clearance from him. Short. Stones. Walker. Stones. What's the point, actually? I wonder. That's better. It's more like it. A bit more air around the instruments, as my old man used to say. Walker. Mings. Stones. 12 minutes. Ugh. Nice ball to Mount by the looks of it. Shaw. Through to Mount. Clouted. Mount absolutely clouted there. Very. Unbelievable. It's Mount's made a bit more of it than it was, to be fair, but it's a coming together, and it is a foul nonetheless. So let's have a look at Youssef. You might have been right, mate, with Mount being the assister. Just not the opening goal. Let's have a look. No, it goes out for a corner. Jules is checking up on you, Sheena. It's taking ages to reply to that. Scrolling back through the chat, checking. By the looks of things. Right, corner be taken. Oh! Ball loose. No. Mason Mount blocking it, and it goes out for a throw-in. Good play from Mount then. Very good play. Shaw. Rice. Stones. Walker. Foden. Stones. Mings. Stones. Walker. Come on, show some intent, England. Playing it safe the whole time. Stones. Mings. Grealish. That's better. Sterling. Sterling in the box. That's a shame. Ryan says his Pokemon Everts are better than the game. You're not wrong, son. You're not wrong. And Grealish fouled again. Still no shots from England. I mean, Hungary are playing well, don't get me wrong, but nevertheless. Foden with the ball in. Yes! Yes! Stones! Do you know what the weird thing is? The weird thing is, guys, right? The weird thing is that it came up on the BBC website before it came up on the telly. It said goal. Came up about 30 seconds before it was actually scored. So that shows you how long the delay is between live football and and when we get to see it on the telly. There's a good 15-20 seconds between the two. 1-1, game on. Game on. It's better. Move that up a bit so it's in line with the other one. There we go. Yeah, better. 1 goal in 7 matches. Well, not bad for a centre-back. Centre-back who scores more for City than he does for country, but... So, guys, what do you reckon for added time? Right, so Hungary with the throw-in. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Ronnie reckons 2. It's a thing that Richard's Adventures isn't here because Jules he'll agree with you on that one. Eugene MacGyver, Northern Ireland 1-0 over Bulgaria. Connor Washington, thank you, Eugene, much appreciated. MacGyver, sorry, much appreciated for the update. Nice to know other people are sitting in there in the background. It's always good. Always nice to see new people in the seeing new people involved. So just as an update, Finland 2, Kazakhstan 0 was the earlier result. Portugal still 3-0. Serbia 1-0 over Azerbaijan. Georgia are still leading over 1-0 over Kosovo. As Eugene just said, Northern Ireland 1-0 over Bulgaria. Switzerland 1-0 over Lithuania. Ukraine still 1-0 over Bosnia-Herzegovina. Israel 1-0 over Moldova. Sharky says the corporate seats are almost empty. Already looking to get their prawn sandwiches. Absolutely agreed, mate. Completely agreed with you. Grealish? Should have left it. It was a corner, you dozy bollock. Stones. Sorry, Mount over to Stones. And the Rice even, I should say. Sorry, Sterling. Sterling keeps possession. That's a massive foul. Come on, it's a massive foul. Thank you, ref. Book the git for that. Come on. Wasn't a play for the ball whatsoever. Thanks for the update, Jules. Much appreciated, hon. Mike says, if Pete Antonio chooses to play for Jacobs, I'm sure you get you get a cap as a friendly. You don't get an England. You don't get a cap for a friendly because it's not a competitive game. I'm sure he would be the player that would have been pushing Harry Kane for the number 9 position. Yes, he would have been 9 years ago, mate. That's the thing. 9 years, 8, 9 years ago, definitely not now. Free kick taken, straight goalkeeper gathers. You can't get a cap in a friendly. You can't. Because he played Antonio played in a friendly, as did Creswell, but neither were called up for the actual games itself. Or the competitive games, I should say. How can this have 284 playbacks? Mental. Yeah, there's only 13 people watching at the minute. Eugene saying Switzerland have just scored 2-0 over Lithuania. Thank you, mate. And Hungary is still in possession. So we'll see in a minute or so, or a couple of minutes, when what the extra time's going to be. But I reckon at least 3. You've got the time wasting. You've got the free kicks. You've got the goal celebrations. At least 2, between 2 and 3, something like that. Well, it's either going to be 2 or 3. Can't be 2.5. It should be really, but Sheena reckons about 4 minutes. Late to the party as usual. We asked that about 5 minutes ago, Sheena, but thank you. Mings. Sure. Back to Mings. Walker. Long ball through to Sterling. Foden back to Sterling, but Sterling loses possession, but it goes out for a throw-in. Sharky reckons 3. Yeah, we're all kind of thinking around about the same sort of thing. Walker, Stones. In the centre circle. Mings. Almost at the touchline. Mount on the touchline. Grealish. Back to Mings. Stones. Got a minute to find out when the what the extra time's going to be. Nice long ball from Shaw to Grealish. Can Grealish get it? He does, but he goes out for a corner instead. Good play, really good play. Eugene thinks 2 minutes. We're roughly thinking the same sort of thing. I said about between 2 and 3, so we're roughly thinking the same. I just see the Liverpool shirt. That's all I see. I don't see that the Hungary kit. I just see that as last season's Liverpool shirts. So you know what Adidas did with them. Luke Shaw with the corner, nicely taken. Grealish heading it back in, but gets cleared out again. So that was Mount clearing it. Sorry, Grealish now with his floppy air. Rice to Shaw. Rice again. Mount. Sterling. It's 1 minute of all bloody things. That's ridiculous. But it is what it is. Don't know how they come to that. I really don't. But anyway, Shaw with a long ball, trying to find Kane. But gets intercepted. Foden. Shaw. Grealish. Back to Shaw. Too loopy, too high. Great save by goalkeeper, and it's off target. England certainly waking up now. Certainly waking up. Still only one shot on one shot from England. But yeah, so that's stopping that one. So guys, not the best, but we go in going in one equal. I'm happy with that to a degree. So yep, let's enjoy the tunes.
motivation that I could be brave. Is there anything good on the radio? Turn it up loud and let me know how it used to be before anyone heard of you and me. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Running out of town just to celebrate. The fortune's here to stay. A one-way ticket to a better day. A rocking chair and a glass of wine. In the shade of a tree and I'm feeling fine. There's not a lot to ask when life is going by so fast. One breath away. Step up and say, hold on to what is real. The love you feel is like water in a glass. Don't try to separate
upside to feeling down. When I took a good look around, there's stuff to be learned, body to be turned, it seems. Yes, there is. You got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream. Some people want their dinner cooked and served, and somehow that is what they deserve. Narcissists with a runaway self-esteem. But let me tell you, you got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream. Can achieve. That's something else than what a fool believes. You got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream. You got to pay your dues before it's all cookies and cream.
I thought that was going a little bit longer than it should have done. Yep, the second half is about to kick off, guys. So, yep, thanks, Rob. I hope you're glad you're enjoying it. Oh, it's good tunes, this, man. All copyright free as well. Some of these groups, I'm surprised they are copyright free. To be fair, I mean, some of these guys genuinely do deserve to have a decent record contract and making some good old cash. But nah, doesn't look like they are. Sadly, that's the modern world. Foden gonna kick any second now, by the looks of things. Come on. There you go. Game's kicked off. Second half is kicked off. Yeah, still 6 seconds behind, which is good. At least that side of things. At least that side of things is consistent. Stones, Foden, Walker, back to Foden, back to Walker, back to Foden. Stones. Mings back to Yeah, same pattern back. Looks like we've gone back to a bit of a back three by the looks of things, which is a bit bizarre now. But did we talk about the subs? I can't remember if we talked about the subs. Yeah, no, we did. We did. Yeah. Apologies, I can't remember if we did or not. Mings, Stones in the centre circle. Walker just on the halfway, just in front of the halfway line. Foden loses the ball. Unfortunately, now Hungary on the counter attack once again, but easily gathered. And back to Pickford from Foden and Stones, respectively. Mings, Stones, Walker, Sterling, Foden, back to Walker. My Foden does his laces up by the looks of things. Sterling tries to find Kane, but ball's too far forward. So corner. La 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 la. Come on, there's 16 people watching, 17 people watching. Come on, guys. Talk. Keep the conversation rolling. Foden going to take the corner. And he does. Ball in, not bad. Batched out by the goalkeeper. Not exactly a foul there, which is why the guy got straight up. Grealish. Walker. Walker. Rice, I think that. No, it's Mount, I should say. Walker to Mount, screaming for the ball. I know you can't multitask, Rob. It's fine, mate. See you in a bit. Walker. Foden. Come on, you Lions. Michael says, those Hungarian supporters are a disgrace with their behaviour. Absolutely agreed. It's just no need for that whatsoever. We put it in the chat at half time as we saw the clip at half time. It's just unbelievable. Absolutely fucking unbelievable. What idiots. Talk about 19th century supporters. It's pathetic. Grealish gets clipped. It's outside the box, so it's a free kick. If anything, it's outside the box. Toodly bye. Nobody else has subscribed. Sadly. Ball in. Just ball watching. Rice. Whoa, hang on. What's going on here? Bit of a sandwich going on there. Jesus. Long ball from Hungary. Easily dealt with by Grealish and now Rice on the ball. Foden on the ball gets taken out and looks like he did get the ball, to be fair. Not the best of ways, but it looks like he did. So both sides coming out exactly as Riley's just said. We look a bit more up for it in this half at least. Yeah, I was literally about to say it was both teams coming out all guns blazing from one point of view. Walker couldn't deal with that clearance. So that ball, and Hungary still in possession. Nobody making a challenge. Nobody trying to tackle. Nobody's closed them down. Nothing. Easy. But Grealish made a big mistake there. Big mistake. Sorry, nose is all bunged up for reasons known to my nasal passage. Short. We're going to take the throw in. Yep, I agree with what Sam Mataface is saying. Hungary have definitely improved as a football nation over the last decade or so. Really has been good. Riley says second mistake from the Poundland Beckham tonight. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. Kane. Can Mings get there in time? Walker does. Sorry. Walker gets there well. Luke Shaw. Grealish minces and loses the ball, and now Hungary on the counter-attack. You're not sorry, Riley. Don't be sorry. I'm not when I say it. I genuinely guarantee that when we play City in the League Cup in a couple of weeks' time, literally 2 weeks and 2 days, that West Ham Clicks is going to call in the Poundland Beckham. I guarantee you will. if he plays, of course. But I reckon he will. I genuinely reckon he will. Hungary in attack now. Still in attack. Nobody trying to do anything. Deflection. It's a corner. Let me just update the stats on the shots on here. There we go. I thought there might be a bit more. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Riley says he was going to go but can't now. It's a shame, mate. I'm quite looking forward to it. I mean, we're going to get trounced, but I'm looking forward to it. Jules is coming with me, which should be funny. And we're meeting a mutual City supporter friend. So that'll be entertaining and all. Well, it's all Hungary at the minute again, as it was at the start of the first half. It's all Hungary. All Hungary. I genuinely think the players are trying to play for a point. It looks that way. It really does. Right, Genk away or Genk at home? Because the Genk away went on sale today, and I wasn't able to get it because it was only open to the bond holders and the away season ticket holders. And he's going to Spurs. So is that Spurs at home? I'll take it, Ryder. These are both home games, yeah. You're probably typing it halfway by the time I've just said that, but because I'm going to both home games. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I thought. So yeah, it's a bit difficult to commentate on this game, guys. To be 100% honest with you, because it's mental. It's just I don't know. It's weird. It's just doesn't feel right. It's just something about this game. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel. I'm not making comparisons to Sunday or anything because Hungary are a much better team than Andorra. We all know that, but there's just something missing. There's the tempo for one. There's a nice tinkering from Southgate. We didn't really get the chance to talk about this at the start of the game. It's good tinkering from him, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Sterling, they're going to prove me wrong now. Watch. Ooh, good. One says crowd clubs don't help either. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you're right on that side of things. I didn't think you were season ticket holder, Riley. It's difficult, and to be honest with you, mate, don't get your hopes up. I mean, I've been a season ticket holder for well over a decade now, and I'm just not. I'm always in two minds about renewing. That's the problem. I mean, regardless of how good last season was, it's a fucking ball ache a lot of the time. I'm in a privileged position, of course. I always know that. You know, always wanted to have a season ticket holder, be a season ticket holder. Now I've been for the length of time that I have, especially with you guys on the ball as well, for that matter. As much as I love my mates I go to football with, I don't know. It's just this is more intimate. I prefer it this way to a degree. But I grew up watching football on telly anyway, so that's probably why. Kane's not looking good. His ankle again. But again, it's still all Hungary. It's all Hungary. Nice ball, nice control there. But Walker, come on, you're better than that. Good defending there from Mount by the looks of it. Again, got his ankle clipped. Right, Foden on the ball now. You can hear the crowd telling it to move, do something. Grealish, I think. Oh, no. So it's Shaw passing over to Grealish on the side. Now to Kane. Rice, come on, that's it, better. A bit more weight. Kane. Grealish. Kane. Going. Ooh. Shot on target. Shot on target. It's got to be a shot on target, surely. Update everything. I says, if in doubt, you can always count on Declan Rice. Absolutely agreed, mate. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's great that we're completely unbeaten since, well, completely unbeaten in the 90 minutes for a long, long time. But Grealish just about keeps it in there. Just Christ, that was close. Exactly. Sheena, stop giving the ball away. Agreed. Mount, Rice, Sterling, Walker back to Sterling, back to Walker. Sterling fighting. And now Hungary on the counter attack. Doodly bye. Wouldn't it be nice to have a shot on target? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. But they make it very clear. You couldn't hit a fish in a market. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Right. What small faces song am I parodying there? This will be interesting to see who gets it. Ryan saying this first half is this is giving me first half Brentford memories. Yeah, not far off it, mate. Kane's offside, not by much by the looks of things. And there's more crowd trouble. That's right, and a bit more on the crowd. FA have released a statement saying it is aware of the incident and is investigating and will report to FIFA. So come on, people. Come on, test your memories. For the 8 people that are watching. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to have a shot on target? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Come on. I know you're there. But it make it very clear they couldn't have hit a fish in a market. Ba-dum, da-dum, da-dum. A doodly bay. That's a big clue for you. A doodly bay. Come on. Anyone there? Rob's not listening. If England. Rob, you're right, mate. If England ever need Antonio, it's tonight. Well, this is not a chance I'm getting that. I'll go with it. It would be nice to have a shot on target. It's parodying. It's a parody, mate, of a... All right, give you guys a hint. It's a small phases. There we go. Michael, thank you very much, mate. Bet you Googled it. Lazy Sunday afternoon. Well, it's what the song was Sunday afternoon. Yeah. Because the original song goes, "Oh, wouldn't it be nice to get on with your neighbours?" But they make it very clear they got no time for ravers. Lazy Sunday afternoon. Got no mind to worry. Just as Sterling's on the attack. Corner. Brandy's always got you, Rob. What are you on about? Listen, yeah, Riley, definitely listen to it. Not only is it a good song, but it's clear that that song is recorded over multiple takes, right? Because the first three quarters of it, just as Foden takes the corner. Oh, that was close. Stones, that was close. Yeah, because half of it's all sort of Liam Gallagher sort of, as I sang at the beginning, wouldn't it be nice to get on with me neighbours? Really sort of like really having a laugh. And the second half is, the last quarter of it, last third of it, whatever you want to look at it, was very, very straight-laced. Very funny. Rob says, mate, I'm still a raver. Grealish has come off. And Saka's come on. Jules, I'm guessing Dan's celebrating for that. Yeah, all right, Mikey. he would have chimed in a lot earlier than that. Very funny, Riley. Come on, Mings, hold him up. Well done. It's offside anyway. The Hungarian attack is offside. What's going on? I don't know why I've been taken off, like. What's going on? I don't get it. I'm on the bench. I don't understand. What's going on? You know, why have I been taken off? I was going to score, like. I was going to score. Saka. Walker. Stones. Mount. Mings. Shaw. Back to Mings. Stones. That's better. Foden. Saka. Walker. Rice. Stones. What you doing, Johnny boy? Oh, Johnny boy. Nothing. Mings. Here we go. Put your feet up, ladies and gentlemen. It's the back four party. Foden. Oh, Foden again. Rice. Stones in the centre half. Centre of circle even. Mount. Mings. Walker. Foden. Rice. Saka. Foden's kept the ball in. Well done there, mate. Can Saka keep it in as well? No. Throw in. That's it. Rice. Foden. Or Stones, I should say. Kane. Walker. Foden. He has, Riley. He's played really well all game. You're right on that one, son. Saka. Stones. Oh, sorry, Mount, I should say. Now it's Stones. Sterling. Short to Mings. Stones. Walker. Over to Rice. Or no, he's going to boot it long to try and find Foden. I reckon. No, he's going to give it to Rice. Mount. Oh, sorry, Foden. Oh, no, sorry, it was Mount. Oh, God. What's going on? Come on, kick the ball, England. Come on. Mings. Sure. Saka. Oh, sorry, Sterling. Yeah, Sterling playing out on the left now. Tin Soldier's a great tune. Really is a top tune. Nice organ work in there as well. I am a little tin soldier that wants to jump into your fire. Romford boy he was. Steve Merritt. Romford boy. West Ham supporter as well. One of the last photographs taken of him before he fell asleep with a fag in his hand and killed himself, set himself alight. Bless him. Was he's in a West Ham tracksuit. One of the last photos ever taken of him. Alpha Eagle, hello mate. Absolutely, come on England. It's a little bit tempo's not brilliant at the minute, is it? Tin Soldier is actually about P.P. Arnold because Steve Merritt was dating her at the time, and there's quite a few songs that are about her in various different guises. Mate, serious good tunes. Serious good tunes. I'm telling you. Unbelievable good tunes. Their first hit was a cover, Shalalala Lee. Really good song. Their first gig was at the Romford Empire, I think, if I remember correctly. Sheen likes a bit of Pink Floyd. Very good group as well. Very good group. Bit arty-farty sometimes, but very good group. Saka. Walker with a nice ball trying to find... who's that? Trying to find Walker. So 22 plus stoppage time, so I reckon at least what we've had 2 subs already, so at least a minute. If we get a goal, it's going to be at least 2. Allegedly. Well, an arrest has been made. Aggravated public order offence. It's probably the bloke that twatted the policeman, to be honest. That's probably what it is. Thank you, Sharky. Still 0-0 with the Albania-Poland game. It was a very moving scene to have seen Fabianski, his last game against Poland, for Poland, I should say. Michael, loads. Fucking seriously, mate, loads. Ain't got time to list them all now, mate. Trust me. But a lot of bands from the 50s up until the early 2000s. Early 2000s. Because the last 20 years, music has been shit. It's been absolutely terrible. Most valuable album in your collection. I haven't got any limited editions. Well, I've got a couple of little limited editions, but they're not in exactly very good state, so they're not going to be. Starkey saying Stone should do better. He's what? Because he hasn't scored. I think he's done all right, to be fair, mate. But in that chance, yes, agreed. She says she wanted to cry for Fabi. It was emotional seeing him crying in that game. It was hard to. I watched that the other was it yesterday morning? I think it was. I watched it. It was hard to see. Hard to see. He's such a talented footballer, but everybody's got to retire at some stage, unfortunately. Everybody's got to retire sometime. Rob says, no, not price-wise, your best album. Okay. I'll come back to you on that, mate. I've got loads. I've literally got collections going back from the late 80s to early 2000s, so loads. Absolutely loads. Sure. Mount. Mings. You're absolutely right there. You're right on both counts there, Riley. Football doesn't slow down, and neither does age. Absolutely agree. Alpha says England should be winning this game easily. If Albania can beat Hungary twice 1-0, then we should be destroying Hungary. No offence to Albania, but we are 10 times better than everyone than them and everyone in the group. To a degree, mate, yes. But as the commentators have said, Hungary have come on leaps and bounds over the last decade. And I've been saying from the majority of the second half and a little bit of the first half and all, that there's not a lot. There's just something missing. There's something missing. It's not game weakness in any shape or form before anybody mentions that. Really isn't. Come on, guys. There's 15 people watching. Only one new subscriber. Come on, people. There's new people involved. We'll be doing we will be doing the live watch along for the Everton game as well, for that matter. Jules, I hope you don't bloody break them. Yeah, defending's a bit dodgy. They're looking a bit laggy for some reason. I can't fathom why. Hello, Rick. We're not playing brilliantly, Rick, to be honest with you, mate, but I hope that game was all right tonight that you were overseeing. As Hungary take their corner. Easily cleared out. Saka, ooh, couldn't get it. Nobody running out the ball in time. Well played from Mount, but just unlucky. And easily gathered by Pickford. We've had no incidences tonight, Rick. No incidences whatsoever. It's been all gravy. All gravy. Yeah. Not far off, Sharky, mate. Pretty poor. Not far off. Kane? Ooh, off target. Massively off target. It's available. Ooh. 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 Yeah, you're right, Jules. He's not having the greatest of games so far, is he? About to say bless him then, but it's bad. Yeah, Sheen, there's a funny conversation about that. Sterling. Rice. Foden gets it just. Can he keep it in? Well, a little bit too late for that. As I said to you at half time, Rob, you can never take anything for granted, especially when it comes to football. The Kane coming off and Abraham coming on, and I'm guessing probably Rice coming off and Henderson coming on. Yeah, I think Rice is coming off. Oh, Sterling's coming off and Henderson's coming on. That's interesting. Jules, I need to teach you how to spell Italian. because that's not that. Nobody's eating him. Right, so we've had two substitutions apiece. Sorry, no, we've had three substitutions. That's at least 2 minutes extra time. Walker. Saka was offside by the looks of it. Do you use your pipe as well, Sheena? Says, how about Charlie Big Potatoes in the squad? Charlie, I'm not sure what you mean. Are these officials? I'll give one all again. Hello, Cyber Leader, mate. Hope you're keeping all right. Well, you might not, but there's people that do, myself included. Thanks for the abuse. Hope you're keeping all right, mate. Everton preview is going to be live on YouTube on Thursday, and we'll be doing the live watch along on Sunday afternoon as well. Might do a video about the FA Cup draw, which is going to be on Saturday as well. Yeah, not the best of football there. I thought you might have done. Michael's look standing is off. Not really sure what you mean by that, mate, but all right. Round 1 is only League 1, 2 and draw on the right. Yes, it is. Yeah, because the Premier League don't get involved until January, but I might still do some content on it, give my thoughts on it. I don't know yet. Depends to see what the draw's like. Savage, I think Bone should have been called up. Yes, I do. He's deserved it. Apparently, he is still on the reserve list. Savage says also, how many subs can you make? I think it's 4 now. I think because it's been 2 apiece now. There's at least 2 minutes for extra time. Pun have just taken 1-0 over Albania. Thank you, Michael. Let's do the roundup of the other results while the substitution's been made. 4-0 Portugal, Luxembourg. Serbia 2-1 over Azerbaijan. Kosovo, Georgia 1-1. Sweden 2-0 over Greece. Bulgaria 2, Northern Ireland 1. Switzerland leading 3-0 over Lithuania away. Ukraine, Bosnia-Herzegovina is still 1-1. Denmark 1-0 Australia Austria, I should say. Faroe Islands and Scotland is 0-0. Not easy to say when you've got a speech impediment. Israel 2, Moldova 0, and as Michael's just said, Poland are winning at 1-0 away to Albania. Exactly, Cyber. Who cares? I don't give a shit about what other countries say. Don't care. It's not relevant. If they can't, they shouldn't be throwing their stones from their glass house if they haven't qualified. And Jesus Christ, that was a tasty little tackle on Stones. Then, youch. No, I didn't, Riley. I don't care about other teams. To be fair. Oh, ew. Michael says, crowd trouble in the Albania-Poland game. The players have been taken off the pitch. Ooh, let's have a look. Yeah, nothing's gone up since they scored on the 77th minute. So, yeah, by the sounds of it. Sheena, I've got a horrible, horrible feeling I'm going to be giving her a piggyback on Friday night. I really think I will. If she's lucky, she can give me one. Hey! Right, something's going on, which is why we're seeing the replays now. Fair play to you, Cyber. Fair play to you. Technically, with my lineage, I should be looking out for Scotland, but I don't care. I really don't care. Yeah. 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 Jules was right. It doesn't look like there was any contact, but it's difficult. It's tricky because the angles haven't been perfect. I'm not justifying it in any. I can see why it was given. Yes. Stone's only just got up, bless him. Not looking good. He's having a bit of a jog, so we're down to 10 men at the minute. Hopefully he's going to be all right. Yeah, exactly, Riley. Well, you never know. I haven't seen Cyber Leaders, so I can't comment. You and me both, Rob. Can't stand cheats at all. Can't stand racists either, for that matter. Walker. Henderson. Trying to find Foden, but it was... If we win, do we qualify? We should still be top of the table, to be honest with you, hun. Let me just double check that, but we should still be top of the table. Where are we? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. All competitions and cups. Oh, tables. As it stands... No, not that European football. I mean, actual football, European football, you fuckers, not... all teams and cups. England. Men's table. Here we go. So, as it stands at the moment, we're on 7 points. Croatia's on 4. Czech Republic. Eh? 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 Nah, that's not right. That's not right. That can't be right. I think we should be all right, to be honest with you. Where are we? Here we go. World Cup qualifiers. Here we go. So, where are we? Which group are we in? Right down the bottom, I think. Are we? Yeah. So, as it stands at the... Yeah. 3 points clear as it stands at the moment. 20 points. So, yeah, 3 points clear. Just some mental things going on with the BBC website then. Tammy, ooh. So yeah, we come up to a few minutes. So what do you reckon, guys? For guys and girls and everyone in between, what do you reckon for extra time? I'm thinking probably 4 minutes. Riley reckons 3. You also say 4 minutes and 28 seconds or something stupid like that, but Rick says 3. Sheena says 5. We'll find out in 4 and a bit minutes, guys. So, so yep, Hungary still on the counter attack, still attacking. Nobody going for it. Saka holding his ground. Good on you, lad. Go on, son. Still trying for the ball. Took 2 players to get round him. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Hendo, clear it. Fuck are you doing? You're in the wrong box. There we go. Rice. Nice ball to Walker. Don't know what to Shaw, I should say. Foden. Come on. Tempo. Come on. Sure, not the best of balls from him. But it's irrelevant. He's not in the squad. It's irrelevant. He's not been given a number, so there's no point asking about it. He's not in the squad. He'll only be in the squad if Sterling or Sterling or Foden go down, or Grealish. That's it. It's don't waste your time on it, mate. It's just not going to happen. It's a pipe dream at best. Foden, Saka, back to Foden, Walker. Sure. Mason Mount. Rice. Nice ball to try and find who is that there? Try and find Henderson, but didn't really happen. Mitchell, I haven't blocked you. You're not blocked. Jesus, the amount of people I've had to hide over the last few years. Fucking hell. You're not blocked. Looking at the list now, so you're not Mitchell. It's not tonight. He's meaning the other night. But no, he's not in the list. Abraham's almost there. Hello, Rich, mate. Welcome back. No, I can't see you in the list at all, mate. Some of these usernames, man, are unbelievable. Unbelievable. Little tossers. Rich, the Hungary goal was a penalty. And England's goal was the equaliser wasn't a bad ball. It was a nice little tap in from Stones, to be honest with you. 4 minutes, exactly as I said it would be. Yep, you're not on the list at all, so you're clearly not him. Trying to cause problems again. Liliana, hello. Very possibly. But it's the World Cup. There's a lot stronger teams involved in this than England. But in the qualifying, in the group, definitely. Poland second. Poland a very, very good, very, very good side. Rice to Mings. Henderson. No, Shaw, I should say. Getting fouled. Exactly, Rich. No loss yet. It doesn't look like it's going to be, to be honest with you. It looks like we're going to come back through this unscathed. Wouldn't say it was 2 points drop because we were lagging right from the start. Tammy's injured. Youssef, you still here, mate? Tammy's injured. Ollie Watkins coming on to replace him. Rob's Richard's Adventures is not your best of all. Do you know what? He's been here for a while. Yeah, he's a very busy boy, but he's been here for a long time, mate. He's been here for a long time. So I wouldn't say he's the best follower because he's been here a lot more than you lot. Free kick taken. Not the best. Walker. Trying to get it in. Does. Can Foden keep it in? Yes, he does. Come on. Oh, the tempo was there for a goal. Really was. Corner. Hopefully that's going to be taken quickly. Exactly, Cyberlead. It would happen. You never know. Could happen. Walker. Ball in. Not the best of balls from him, but yep, gets cleared. Foden. Watkins. Ah, close. I know you meant full time out. I didn't mean. I know you weren't referring to it in the in the boxing terminology. But yeah, they've got a minute left. Yeah, that's what Rich. I know you were, mate. That's what I'm saying. You don't have a channel name like Rich's Adventures and not be a YouTube have a content. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot more work than a lot of people think. A lot more work. And Hungary now on the counter attack, albeit one player. Walker keeps it out for throw in. Stones. It's been a dogged performance tonight, guys. Anything can happen in the next 15 seconds. Walker. That's not really a foul on the goalkeeper. Eugene, really? 9 seconds and you think it's going to be a 1-1 draw? No shit. Not the best from England, Shashina. Absolutely agree with you, hun. Completely agree. It's not the best of performances, but it's we're still unbeaten. Still unbeaten. Still got a couple of fixtures still to go. So with 3 fixtures to go, if I remember correctly, next month. But as it stands, we're all but qualified. But you never know. You never know. Got to right. It's got to blow now, ref. Surely. Full time. That was a quick minute there, Cyber Leader. There you go. Do you know what, guys? I don't agree with what the commentator said there at all. It's not drop points in any shape or form. It really, really isn't. But guys, thank you very, very much for sticking around for the 2 hours that it's been. It's still good. We're still unbeaten. Yada yada yada. Right, Righty, you're welcome, mate, and I'll see you Sunday. Guys, if you're new around here and you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. We'll say that the preview for the Everton game is going up tomorrow. We're going up on Patreon tomorrow. It'll be up on YouTube on Thursday. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully you'll get to see the preview for Everton on at 2:00 on Thursday afternoon. Otherwise, I will see you at 10 to 2 on Sunday for the watch along. So, yeah, all the best, guys. Take care.